watching Nama channel.
Friends, today we have to see zeros of polynomial. What is meant by zeros of polynomial? The expression we take p of x equal to any of the expression with any exponent. So that p of x becomes 0. That value we say it as a zeros of polynomial. Just to add to inform, for example, p of x which is equal to bx plus c. So in this bx plus c can become 0. What we have to do? For example, the zeros of polynomial is nothing but this one, that is p of x equal to 0. So here we say it as bx plus c which is equal to 0, bx equal to minus c, x equal to minus c by b. So here we say it as this minus c by b is the zeros of the polynomial. How you say this b by c by b is zeros of polynomial? I just substitute here p of minus c by b. Instead of x, I will substitute c by b. Here b into minus c by b plus c. b will get cancelled. The remaining minus c plus c, it becomes 0. So we substitute instead of x, the value become 0. So this is the method to find out the zeros of the polynomial. This one we say it as a zeros of polynomial. Okay students, last class I explained about the first exercise. Now we have to see the zeros of polynomial. How to find out the zeros of polynomial? Find the value of each of the following polynomials at the indicated value of variable. So here 5x square minus 3x plus 7 is the polynomial. Instead of x, we have to substitute x equal to 1. So what is the value we have to substitute instead of x equal to 1? So the first solution. So p of x equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7. Here we take x equal to 1. So p of 1 which is equal to 5, 1 the whole square minus 3 into 1 plus 7 which is equal to, so 1 we have to square it. The 1 square can be written in the form 1 into 1 which is equal to 1. So 5 into 1. Already 3 into 1, it is in multiplication, plus 7. So 5 ones are 5 minus 3 plus 7 which is equal to 5 minus 3 we get 2, 2 plus 7 we get 9. So the value of p of 1 which is equal to 9. So 5 minus 3 we get 2 plus 2, 2 plus 7 9. So next we move on to question number 2. Okay, now the second question, q of y equal to 3y cube minus 4y plus root 11. So instead of y, we have to substitute 2. So q of y which is equal to 3y cube minus 4y plus root 11. So instead of y, we take y equal to 2. So q of 2 can be written in the form 3, 2 power 3 minus 4 into 2 plus root 11. So 2 cube can be written as 2 cube, 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So this one 3 into 8 minus 4 into 2 plus root 11. 3 8s are 24 minus 8 plus root 11. So 24 minus 8 we get 16. So plus root 11. So q of 2 can be written in the form 16 plus root 11. So root 11 cannot be, we can't add it with the 16. So because of that 16 plus root 11 is the answer for second one. Next we move on to question number 3. Now p of t equal to 4t power 4 plus 5t cube minus t square plus 6 at t equal to a. Instead of t we have to substitute here a. So p of t which is equal to 4t power 4 plus 5t power 3 minus t power 2 plus 6. So we take t equal to a. So p of a. So here t is also variable and here a is also variable. There is nothing will change. Instead of t, you have to take a. So directly 4 a power 4 plus 5 a power 3 minus a square plus 6. Because the both are variable only. So because instead of the variable t, I have to substitute a. The answer is 4a power 4 plus 5a cube minus a square plus 6. Next we move on to example number 3. Example number 3. Check whether minus 2 and plus 2 are zeros of the polynomial x plus 2. What is meant by zero of the polynomial? We have to take the polynomial x plus 2, that is p of x. When it becomes 0, we say it as that one as here zeros of the polynomial. So now we check. First we take minus 2 and plus 2. Solution. So they have to given p of x equal to x plus 2. So minus 2 plus 2 we have to check. First x equal to minus 2 and here I take x equal to plus 2. So p of minus 2, I take a bracket minus 2 plus 2. Here minus 2 plus 2 without bracket. Minus 2 plus 2 it becomes 0. So p of minus 2 equal to 0. The same way I will here p of plus 2 which is equal to 2 plus 2. So p of 2 which is equal to 4 is not equal to 0. Already I told we have to given zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of the polynomial means p of x can become 0. Here p of x become 0 when we substitute minus 2 instead of x. Here p of x is not equal to 0 when x equal to 2. It becomes a 4 only. So therefore minus 2 is zeros of polynomial x plus 2. Minus 2 is zeros of polynomial x plus 2, but plus 2 is not, because it is not equal to 0. Next we move on to example number 4. Example number 4. Find the zero of polynomial p of x equal to 2x plus 1. In the last example number 3, already we have to given minus 2 and plus 2. We have to verify which one is the zeros of the polynomial x plus 2. We conclude minus 2 is the zeros of the polynomial. Here we have to find out the zeros of polynomial. Because of that, when we say the zeros of polynomial, the p of x become 0. So we have to take p of x equal to 0 to find the zeros of the polynomial. Solution. So p of x equal to 2x plus 1. So to find the zeros of polynomial, p of x equal to 0, 2x plus 1 equal to 0, 2x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 2. So here I conclude x equal to minus 1 by 2 is the zeros of polynomial. I just verify in a rough word column. Here only asking find the zeros of polynomial. So no need to verify it in the solution. So just I will go with the rough word column whether the minus 1 by 2 is correct or not. So p of minus 1 by 2 I take. So 2 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So 2 will become cancelled. Minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. So p of minus 1 by 2 becomes 0. So x equal to minus 1 by 2 is zeros of the polynomial p of x equal to 2x plus 1. So we find out it's correct. Next we move on to example number 5. So here example 5 we have to verify. Already they have to given 2 and 0. We have to verify that is the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 2. So in the same way, example number 3 we check minus 2 or minus plus 2. The both minus 2 and the plus 2. Which one is the zeros of the polynomial? We find out. Here we have to verify this 2 and 0 are both are zeros of the polynomial or not. So p of x equal to x square minus 2x. So first I take x equal to 2 and here I x equal to 0. I side by side I will prove it. So p of 2 which is equal to, I will take 2 square minus 2 into 2. So 2 square can be written as 2 into 2. In a rough work I written 2 into 2. So it becomes 4. 2 into 2 minus 4. So p of 2 which is equal to 0. Already we verified 2 is the zeros of the polynomial. So next we move on to p of 0. So 0 whole square minus 2 into 0. We have to multiple how many times 0? We get 0 only. We have to multiple any number with 0, we get 0. You subtract. So p of 0 is also equal to 0. Now the value we substitute 2, we get 0. The value we substitute 0, we get 0. Therefore, 2 and 0 are the zeros of the polynomial is verified. Because already they have to given 2 and 0 are zeros, but we have to verify it only. So is verified. So next we move on to exercise 2.2. So previously we have to see the example how to find out the zeros of the polynomial. We have to verify whether the given values are zeros of the polynomial or not, and we have to substitute instead of the variable and find out the value. The same way here the exercise 2.2, the first question, find the value of the polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at x equal to 0. Instead of x, we have to substitute 0, and what is the value for that given expression? Solution. So here I take first p of x equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. So I have to rearrange it by degree wise. Minus 4x square plus 5x plus 3. No need to bother about the minus in the first term. I have to arrange in order 2, 1 and 0. So now we take, instead of x, we need to take 0. So the p of 0, which is equal to minus 4 into 0 the whole square plus 5 into 0 plus 3. So whatever it is, you have to, how many times you multiple, you have to get 0, and you have to multiple any number with 0, you get 0. So because of that, we get that value 0. The same way 0. Finally we get 3. So 0 plus 0 plus 3, we get 3. So p of 0, which is equal to 3. So the first question, instead of x I have to substitute 0, we get the answer is 3. The value of p of 0 equal to 3. The same way, second sum and third sum, do it as your homework. Next we move on to the question number 2. Now we see Roman letter 2. Find p of 0, p of 1, p of 2 for each of the following polynomial. So before that we have to substitute any 1, and we have to find out here we need to find a p of 0, p of 1 and p of 2 for the polynomial p of y. So I take p of y, which is equal to y square minus y plus 1. First I have to substitute p of 0. So p of 0 in the sense 0 whole square, 0 plus 1. So how many times you multiple? 0 minus 0 plus 1. So 0 minus 0, 0 only, 0 plus 1. So p of 0, which is equal to 1. We get the first value. And next I have to substitute 1. P of 1, which is equal to, instead of y, I have to substitute 1 square minus 1 plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled. 1 you have to squaring how many times? You get 1 only. So p of 1, which is equal to 1. Last but not least, you have to find, instead of y, substitute 2. So I have to take p of 2, which is equal to 2 whole square minus 2 plus 1. So 2 square can be written in the form 2 into 2, we get 4. So 4 minus 2 plus 1. So 4 minus 2, 2 plus 1. So p of 2, which is equal to 3. So the given polynomial is p of y equal to y square minus y plus 1. We have to substitute, instead of y, 0, 1 and 2. We have to get the following values. We substitute 0, we get 1. We substitute 1, 1. Substitute 2, 3. Therefore, p of 0 equal to 0. P of 1 equal to 1. And p of 2 equal to 3. So in the same way, next question we have to find out p of 0, p of 1 and P of 2. So now we see the second Roman fourth question. The same way, first I take a P of x equal to x minus 1 x plus 1. This is in the form a plus b into a minus b. So I have to change this one into a square minus b square, x square minus 1. Now we substitute 1 by 1. So P of 0 which is equal to 0 square minus 1. So 0 square we get 0. So P of 0 which is equal to 0 minus 1, we get minus 1. So next we move on to question P of 1, we substitute, which is equal to 1 square minus 1. So 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. So P of 1 which is equal to 0. So here you have to see P of 1 equal to 0. Because of that, we conclude what is that? Here the plus 1, we say it as a zeros of the polynomial x square minus 1. Next we substitute 2. 2 square minus 1. So 2 square already you know that can be written as 2 into 2. The value is 4. So 4 minus 1. So the value of P of 2 is 3. So the given polynomial x minus 1, x plus 1, I have to change that one, x square minus 1. So followingly I find out P of 0 is minus 1, P of 1 is 0 and P of 2 is equal to 3. Therefore P of 0 equal to minus 1, comma, P of 1 equal to 0, P of 2 equal to 3. So the remaining sums in the exam Roman letter 2, you do it as your homework. I think I hope that you have to finish each and every worksheet in the day itself, and homework you have to written in your homework notebook, and then worksheet you have to do it in A4 sheet in a single side. So I repeat out, homework already in your school itself you have to provide a homework notebook. You have to finish that homework with the date in your homework notebook. Worksheet you have to finish it in A4 sheet. In a Zoom interactive session, you compulsory you have to show your worksheet. I am say the name. You have to show your worksheet whether you finished or not. And next class you have to see the Roman letter 3, Roman letter 4, and continuously the remainder theorem. The remainder theorem is nothing but P of x which is equal to Q of x into G of x plus R of x. We have to see in elaborately in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. வீடியோ அடிக்கடி பார்க்கறதுக்காக இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு மறக்காம